from public to privately owned, from state-funded to individually run. We meet entrepreneurs, public officials, and mom-and-pop shops. Join us behind the scenes for exclusive interviews with determined individuals on their road to success. We are the Mitten Roadshow, and this is Wayland.
We're here with Bill with Red Wagon, and it's right here in Wayland, and it's a local greenhouse. Tell me a little bit about the greenhouse. I mean, is this something that you've done for 40 years, and you decided, hey, let's bring something to Wayland, or?
No, actually, I grew up on a farm, and
Okay.
I did actually think about doing greenhouse and florist when I got out of high school, but went down other paths, and I actually ended up long-term being an electrician. I eventually had a machine building business that the good Lord blessed me with, and I was able to sell and retire. Last year I was bored from being retired, and my daughter saw this place for sale, and they didn't open last year, so she asked me if I'd be interested in trying it out, and I said sure. So here we are, going to reopen and hopefully bring it up to the same standards that Case and Jan Peerboom had when they owned it prior to selling it 10 years ago.
Gotcha. So it used to be called Peerboom, right? Or,
Yes.
And when you decided to change the name from that to Red Wagon, was there thought process? Is there just something that kind of stuck, or?
Well, we kicked around a lot of different ideas and trying to figure out something that fit the area, fit the building, and everything. And something that just jogged with my memory was when I was a kid. I grew up on the farm, like I said, and I had a red wagon.
Yeah.
And I'd pull all my seeds out to the garden, and I planted my own garden and everything, flowers and veggies and everything, and just kind of went with that.
Just kind of stuck.
Yep. And I
Great.
still have that red wagon.
Do you really?
Yes.
Awesome.
It's in pieces right now.
Well, you know, that's part of it, right? And I see that you guys have more than just one greenhouse. This place is actually larger than I even imagined.
Yes.
I mean, how many greenhouses are here on the facility?
Technically, we've got 7 greenhouses. We've
Okay.
got about 32,000 square foot of greenhouse space.
Wow.
And room to expand.
Gotcha. So is that the plan, is to get kind of the 7 filled and then go from there once the...
Plan this year is to open and be successful.
Sure.
And, you know, we have the opportunity, but at this point, I guess it's down there a little ways.
Gotcha.
So we actually this year, my long-term plan was adding a florist and gift shop, and the way everybody talked about it and promoted it, we decided to do that early, so we ended up starting that in December.
Okay.
So we pulled that ahead of schedule, so never know on the rest of the greenhouses.
Yeah, yep. And then, so is your plan to be open year-round then?
We will be open year-round in the florist and the store.
Okay.
The greenhouses will be open until late fall probably.
Gotcha.
We'll have some fall product and everything, and then we'll probably wind those down. And next year we'll be planting this fall probably for stuff for next year.
So a little bit earlier than you did this year.
Yeah, this year we ended up having to bring in a lot of stuff and
Okay.
buy in and grow minimal of our own. We'd like to grow more of our own.
Gotcha.
So we're just a little late to the game this year.
Yep. But part of it is, you know, acquiring the business and then figuring out kind of the layout of everything.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure it's changed multiple times.
Yeah. Well, we got in August when I bought it, and I've learned since then that at that point we should have been ordering things and growing things already. So
Yeah.
by the time we got organized and cleaned up enough to start doing that, it was pushing October, November.
Gotcha.
Quite a. I underestimated how much cleanup and organizing there was here. So,
Sure.
But we're on a good track.
Well, and you wouldn't know because when I came in, the shop up front looks amazing. I mean, and there's some handmade gifts like Believe Home. I mean, you said those are all locally made.
Yes, my daughter's taken good charge of the store. I mean,
Okay.
It's basically her baby, and the thing that we want to do is promote Michigan and locals.
Yep.
So we're doing a lot of stuff with local artists and everything. So a lot of what you see in there is just local people coming in and stuff they want to sell and they make, and we're all for it.
Yeah.
Maintaining good quality, a good quality product as well.
It sounds like it's made with love. I mean, those things in there are not just something that's just mass produced. It looks like it's quality made good stuff.
Yep. No, they take a lot of pride in what they're making and stuff. So we got some really neat stuff coming in real soon, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah. And then so is there certain names for each of the greenhouses? Is this the East Wing, West Wing, Greenhouse 1?
Greenhouse 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So what greenhouse are we in right now?
We're in greenhouse number 1.
Okay. And now what makes this number 1? Is this where all of the annuals, perennials?
Basically, it's the first one we started growing in.
Okay.
It's the smallest one, and we got things that it's a little more economical to heat
Okay.
and control and everything. So we've started a lot of stuff in here. Number 2 is actually now probably 98% full.
Okay.
And we'll be moving into greenhouse number 3 soon.
Gotcha.
So it just kind of evolves from there.
So this one, when you say heat, it's pretty warm in here. It's humid. I mean, I'm wearing a hoodie and I am more than comfortable right now. And it's 40 degrees outside. So the only thing that's separating between the outside and the inside is the pieces of plastic. Is that correct?
Correct. Yep. There's 2 layers of plastic. There's actually air blown in between the layers, kind of acts as an insulation, and it helps it to not slap together and everything. It
Okay.
makes a lot of noise.
Gotcha.
But yeah, we've got furnaces going in here. When it's cooler, with the sun out, a little bit of sun, it heats up very nicely. And stuff.
Gotcha. So the purpose of the greenhouse is to bring in the sun, but not scorch it. That's why they do these big tents like this.
Yeah, and I mean, we've got air movement, we've got fans in here, moving the air and everything. We've got the moisture and stuff. So there's a lot of care going into what the plants need, and everything as far as water, humidity.
Yeah. So it's a pretty controlled environment. is what
Yes,
you're saying.
very, very controlled.
So for someone who's not a green thumb, like me, annuals, perennials, solve the mystery. Annuals come every year. They come back every year. Perennials. I mean, explain this to me.
Do we hold?
Yeah.
Hey, Jan, I got a technical question. The perennial annual thing, I always get it screwed up, and now I just panic.
Annuals get planted everywhere, every year.
Okay. So
Annual, it is that way. Okay.
annuals die off every year.
Yes.
So annuals.
Plant them annually.
Plant them
Gotcha.
annually.
Okay.
Perennials
Credit.
come back every year.
So
I knew that. I've been training on that, and it went away.
You'll remember.
I always forget. Are you
Anthony?
I am.
Okay. I follow the Wayland
Oh, okay.
thing,
Cool.
so yeah.
Great.
She looked familiar.
So annuals, perennials. Annuals are something that don't come back every year. I mean, how does that work? Is it-
Correct. They die off each fall, and they have to be replanted.
Okay.
Perennials, once you plant them, they're coming back year after year with proper care.
Gotcha. So annuals are usually a cheaper plant, if I'm not mistaken, so that you plant it for the season, and then they die off in the winter, and then you plant new ones every year.
For the most part, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you're not, because you've got less of an investment now with them, the way they come back and
Sure.
everything is cheaper to grow.
Gotcha. Now, do you have a certain type of plant that you love to grow? I mean, you said that you kind of grew up on a farm, and is there certain things that, like, some people would love hibiscus, but you really love tomato plants? I mean, is there certain things that you like?
Flowers wise, the ones that I always enjoyed growing were the zinnias. And
Okay.
I always admired my grandfather do begonias, and
Okay.
they always looked awesome. And then my wife likes petunias. So
Gotcha.
we get quite a mixture, and we've done that in the past. Just mixed them up
Yeah.
with our landscaping.
So, are you gonna plan on doing any vegetable plants here too?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll have vegetable plants. We've got seeds and everything actually in stock now, so there's some starter kits. So we'll have vegetables, we'll have herbs as well.
Okay.
We've got some of those growing. In fact, one over here coming up from seed and everything, and by the time we open up, they'll be good and hardy.
Cool. So if not only landscape plants, if you want to have a garden for yourself and you don't really want to plant a seed, you can just come here and buy like just a hardy tomato and plant it in a pot.
Yep.
You can come and get that.
Yes,
But
you
you also, if you want to have a garden, you can come and get the seeds too.
Right.
Cool.
We've got some planters and everything, so if they don't want to have a full-blown garden, we'll set them up with a nice little planter, and they can grow just a couple tomato plants in that
Okay.
and maintain it real easily.
Great, great. So when you walk up to the shop, the Red Wagon, you come up and there's this great entrance. What are people expecting to see?
Well, the main entrance to the florist and store, you're going to walk in and see a lot of fresh flowers,
Okay.
silk arrangements. You're going to see a lot of local people's arts and crafts and gifts and everything, as well as just other kinds of memorabilia and decoration.
Okay.
There'll be a lot of bird feeders and
Oh, fun.
things with the birds, hummingbirds, everything. Pretty much you meet our florist and she can make an arrangement and whatever you want. We'll be doing weddings, we do funerals,
Cool.
so we've got flowers for all occasions in there.
So, and then after we get through there, then it kind of breaks off into the greenhouses where you go
Yes.
into like greenhouse one, and then there's like the open area in the back where it's just a huge greenhouse. And come spring, they'll all be open, I'm assuming, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
As I said, greenhouse one right now is growing things. You can come in there, you're going to see all kinds of annuals, hanging baskets, vegetables, herbs being grown. And then you go into the greenhouses, what we call 4, 5, and 6, the larger area. That's going to have just hundreds and thousands of hanging baskets. You're going to have all your perennials and your annuals. We're also going to have some nursery stock, so we'll have plenty of trees.
Oh, cool.
And flowering bushes and stuff. So nice arrangement of that as well.
Yeah, yeah. So if someone wants to get like Japanese maples, they can come and get them here too?
We may not have them in stock on some of those. We
Okay.
will be happy to try to get some on.
Okay.
We'll go get them. Right now we're going to have kind of a controlled nursery stock list at this point, just trying to get.
Figure out what the demand is.
Yes, exactly. We're this year I'm just hoping everybody has patience with us and
Yeah.
that we're getting our feet on the ground with us and getting going again.
Yep.
So I mean we're going to have all the hardscapes as well. So I mean if you venture outside you're going to see the bark and stones, gravels, and we'll do delivery on that.
Okay.
I may not necessarily have everything everybody wants, but again we'll learn from it this year, and if we can react to it this year,
Sure.
we'll do that as well.
I mean, it's hard to gauge. It's a brand new business. So let's say, you have all red wood chips and brown and black, and half the people want gold. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
it's hard to gauge what the demands are for the town right now.
Yep.
And
And
it
I'll call a
sounds-
truck and I'll get a load of gold.
yeah. We'll get them here tomorrow. Let's
Yep.
do it.
That's right.
Well, cool. So are you native to Wayland then? Are you from here?
Actually, I grew up in Fremont.
Okay.
My wife's from Siegel. We moved down to Allegan 30 years ago and kind of been in Allegan, Hopkins area.
Okay.
For the most part, we spent a few years in Byron Center, but we're back down west of Hopkins and enjoying it. So
Sweet. And the shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Couple more,
Yep.
more, and then we're good for time,
Okay.
and then bring it to close. Okay, so if you can take one.
Is there anything you think we should talk about that we haven't touched on? Any bricks or hardscapes or anything like that?
we're going to do the stone and different stones and bark and everything. But as far as some of that stuff we're not getting into yet. A lot of dirts and potting mixes and stuff like that.
Okay.
We'll have that in stock.
Like pro mixes and like organic cow poop stuff?
Yep.
I don't know what they call
Yep.
it.
And we've actually got that all in house.
Spring's coming up. Are there any flowers or any vegetation that is something to discuss, or maybe having more of, or you know,
He's like, Jan?
if that's not even a big thing, then you know.
Yeah.
I'm
I
just
mean,
trying to think of stuff so that.
I guess to talk about our opening and everything. if you
Okay.
want. I mean,
Yeah,
we
so
have that.
is there, you being the new and this is your first year kind of completely open, is there going to be a grand opening?
Yes. April 9th, we're actually going to open the greenhouses, which
Okay.
will be a Monday. And then that Friday, we're going to have a ribbon cutting ceremony.
Awesome.
And then Saturday, we'll have a grand opening, which will have hot dogs, potato salad, chips, and we're going to have Chris Bromley's going to bring his Belgian horses in. We'll have some
Oh,
horses here.
great.
So we'll have some drawings, activities. So we'll have hopefully nice weather and be able to enjoy it.
Sweet.
And we'll kind of go from there.
Awesome. Well, sounds like you're doing the right things here.
Thank
And
you.
I wish you the best of luck, and I want everyone to know that they should check them out. Red Wagon, right here in Wayland, is your one-stop shop for anything planted, potted, and right here locally. So thanks again for taking the time and letting me talk, and
you.
I'm excited for the grand opening. I'm excited to see where this evolves into. I think it's going to be great.
Well, thank you. We look forward to having you come back and see us.
Yeah. And don't forget to share this with your friends. We're going to give away a dozen roses to somebody who shares this, likes us, and subscribes down below. Until then, this is Wayland. See you later.
Perfect.